Hello, everybody. I am Niti, and today I kind of have to ask you a question if you have been stressing over the small stuff. But at that moment of stress, it is all that you can think about. You pretty much blow things out of proportion. You kind of allow all the challenges to consume your joys, to consume your present. I'd say that you are not alone because most of us tend to focus on little details that we feel that is more manageable than to focus on big challenges in life. If you can relate to this and you are ready to change your mindset and outlook about this, I am so excited to be sharing with you 3 attitudes inspired by this book, Don't Sweat the Small Stuff. This has been a holy grail for me because I have always been an overthinker and a people pleaser, you can say. And with that combination together, I just felt that I was sweating the small stuff. So today I'm here to share with you what I know and a little tweak. I am going to add in something that I felt that truly helped me, and that is going to be my first point, and that is the significance of intentions. I have kind of concluded that if your intentions are clean, it's genuine, and it's clear, you have got nothing to be worried about. You don't have to fear anything because you've already made the best effort. You've already tried your best, basically. Let me give you an example. So imagine you have planned a birthday party for your very close friend. You put in a lot of effort inviting the guest, decorations, with all the food, because your intentions were to make your friend happy. However, on the day of the party, a few guests had cancelled because of an unforeseen circumstances such as bad weather, and now you kind of feel like a failure. You kind of feel that you have disappointed your friend in a way because you had imagined the party going one way and now it's turning out the other way. Now, this is where your intentions come into play. So you've already had the best intentions, you put in all the good efforts, but it didn't work out. This is where you need to let go of your disappointment and just stay in your present and enjoy, cherish the moment of the event, basically. Always, before you sweat the small stuff, ask yourself, what was your intentions? I feel that that is the base and the foundation of everything. Now let's move on to attitude. What to do when people criticize you. You can do 2 things. The first thing is you've just got to agree with it, just for fun. Agree with the criticism made to you. Because let me tell you, you are going to diffuse the situation when you do that. And if it's a constructive criticism, you have a chance for your own development, for your own growth. Sometimes we have a habitual response to just defend ourselves, and that is great. It means that you love yourself, you're defending yourself, your ego is being hurt, and so you just got to stand up for yourself. But if you do that again and again, you are going to never be able for the other person to have an open dialogue for you. So for your relationship to work, sometimes you need to be able to differentiate between a constructive criticism or just a very harsh criticism. Now you're gonna ask me, Niti, I kind of feel that that criticism wasn't a constructive one. I felt that the person was blaming me. Now you, again, have to go back to the foundation that we just built, is intentions. You ask yourself, was my intentions good? Was my intentions genuine? Did I mean it for their best? Was it to do for them? If the answer is yes, then that is where you should stop stressing over anything and you should just surrender. You should take a step back and you have to give time to reflect, to let them reflect. And then you have to realize that you kind of have to choose your battles very wisely, because you do not want to give in energy into something that is going to drain you down, because picking fight, arguing, or trying to make sense of something that people don't see in you is just going to drain your energy. One strategy to help you with this is also to imagine people who give you a lot of frustration. You kind of imagine them as infants or 100-year-old person, an elderly person. That is what I mean. So when you imagine somebody as an infant, you look at them, you see their innocence, and you feel like, yes, this person is allowed to make mistakes, and therefore I am just going to forgive them because everybody has their flaws and I am myself, I'm not perfect. Or secondly, you could fast forward them into a 100-year-old person and you could just see their weary eyes, see the wisdom that they have accumulated throughout the years, and that will make you feel compassion for them, and that will make you avoid sweating the small stuff. Because if our goal is really to avoid sweating the small stuff, we have to know that we do not want to harbor negativity towards other people as well. So we are moving on to the next attitude. If you think about it, we will sweat over the small stuff when something changes in our life, and when we feel that something is about to break in our life, we will completely flip and sweat the small stuff. I want you to understand one Buddhist teaching, and the essence of that teaching is that nothing in your life is permanent, that everything is a constant state of change. So look at the journey of a tree. It starts with a humble seed, and ultimately it returns to the earth. In our modern context, every machine, every car that we drive, and the pieces of clothing that we wear will wear down, will tear, or will decay. It is merely a question of when. If you are able to accept this, you will be a peaceful person. You will not cling to anything. And when you anticipate something is already going to change or it's going to break, you are going to become less disappointed when it happens. You're going to become less surprised or even less immobilized. Like, you're not going to be stuck or still. You're like, oh my God, how did that happen to me? You're not going to have that anymore, because you know that this is the essence of life. Now, this theory or this is absolutely not to tell you to become passive or emotionally detached, but it is just to tell you that this is really the truth of life, that all that we can do for now is cherish the moment that we have with it. And you will find that when things change, you're going to change your melodrama into a melodrama, because these are the things that you already anticipate that is going to happen. According to this book, sometimes we live like we are in a soap opera. At every action and every plot takes center stage, and then when things happen, you're like, how did it happen to me? And you have that seriousness in yourself. But why can't it happen to you? That is a question you must ask. It's happening to everybody, but why not you? So I feel that I let go of the sense of entitlement as well. And our lives, not only your lives, my lives, I need to constantly remind myself that sense of entitlement will make you feel like you're clinging to something. And for you not to sweat the small stuff, you've got to be flexible with your plans. It's essential for you to prioritize flexibility over rigidity. Have you ever seen the happiest of the people will be the people who go with the flow? Literally, all the problems in our life arises because we had a plan and it didn't go accordingly. And we love certainty. We love the knowing, and not knowing something triggers us and make us fearful. This strategy encourages us to accept that certain percentage of our plans are going to change. By mentally preparing for this, we can feel more equipped to handle the situations when it changes. So when you have something that you really need to do, you need to have it behind at the back of your mind that this plan may change, and I am going to be fine with it, and I am going to allow for the universe to open its own door. Sometimes I feel like, oh my God, my plan is going to change. I'm going to feel anxious if it changes. To not put myself in that situation, I kind of tell the universe, like, hey, show me what you have got for me. I want you to show me what plans you have for me. Instead of telling the universe, this is my plan, this is how I'm going to go forward, I basically ask the universe or tell the universe, show me your plan, surprise me, show me what have you installed for me. And this makes me relax and wind down and take life with the flow. And also, you will realize that when you embrace this, people around you are not going to be tiptoeing. They're not going to feel like they're walking on eggshells, because they will know that you're not going to get frustrated when plans change. So anyways, guys, this is the end of my video. I really hope that this video brought you value. But always, before you sweat the small stuff, ask yourself, what was your intentions? If your intentions was good, was genuine, you have nothing to fear. You should just ask the universe to surprise you, and let's see what it has really got in store for you. Take care, guys, and I will see you very, very soon. Lots and lots of love.